Have you ever looked at the world of human relationships and wondered why people love in such different ways? Some people find it easy to be close, to trust, and to build lasting bonds. Others seem to push love away, even when they desire it. Some feel a constant worry that their loved ones will leave them. This great variety in our approach to love is not a mystery without an explanation. It is a fascinating part of what makes us human. A pattern that can be observed and understood, much like the behaviors we see in the natural world around us. These patterns are often explained by something called attachment theory. This idea suggests that our earliest relationships, particularly with our parents or caregivers, create a blueprint in our minds. This blueprint or attachment style shapes how we connect with others throughout our lives. It influences how we see ourselves, how we see our partners, and what we expect from our relationships. It is the invisible force that guides our hand when we reach out for connection, or when we pull away to protect ourselves from potential hurt. The secure attachment style is like a well-rooted tree, strong and flexible. People with this style generally have a positive view of themselves and of others. They believe they are worthy of love and that other people are generally trustworthy and reliable. This inner confidence allows them to form relationships that are balanced and healthy. They are comfortable with intimacy and closeness, and also comfortable with independence. They do not fear being alone, nor do they fear being in a deep, committed relationship. In a relationship, a secure person can communicate their needs and feelings openly and honestly. They can also listen to their partner's needs and respond with care and support. When conflict arises, they do not see it as a catastrophe. They view it as a problem to be solved together as a team. They can apologize when they're wrong and forgive their partner when they make a mistake. This ability to repair disagreements strengthens the bond rather than weakening it. For example, imagine a secure person whose partner has to travel for work for a week. They will miss their partner, of course, but they will not feel overwhelming anxiety or panic. They trust that their partner loves them and will return. During the week apart, they continue with their own life, seeing friends, pursuing hobbies, knowing that their relationship is strong enough to handle the distance. The anxious attachment style, sometimes called preoccupied, is characterized by a deep desire for closeness and intimacy, but it is often paired with a powerful fear of abandonment. People with this style may have a negative view of themselves, worrying that they are not good enough for their partner. At the same time, they often have a positive view of others, placing their partners on a pedestal. This creates an imbalance where they are constantly seeking reassurance that they are truly loved and that their partner will not leave them. This constant need can be exhausting for both individuals in the relationship. In daily life, they can be highly sensitive to their partner's moods and actions. A text message that is not answered quickly can trigger a spiral of worry. Are they angry with me? Have I done something wrong? Are they losing interest? To soothe this anxiety, they might try to get closer, sending multiple messages, calling frequently. Their aim is to restore connection, but this can feel overwhelming to their partner and accidentally create the distance they fear. Example, their partner goes out with friends for the evening. Instead of relaxing, the anxious person spends the whole night worried. They check their phone constantly, hoping for an update. They imagine worst-case scenario, fearing their partner is meeting someone new or not thinking of them at all. When the partner returns, the anxious person may show relief with clinginess, make subtle accusations, and ask many questions about the night. The dismissive avoidant attachment style presents, well, a different kind of adaptation. Folks with this style often have a high sense of self-esteem and a strong belief in their own independence and self-sufficiency. They tend to have a negative view of others in close relationships, seeing them as needy or intrusive. They learned early that relying on others can lead to disappointment. So they prioritize freedom above all else and feel very uncomfortable with emotional closeness or dependency. In relationships, they may seem distant or emotionally unavailable. When a partner tries to get closer, expressing deep feelings or asking for more commitment, the avoidant person may feel trapped and pull away. They create distance with strategies like working long hours, immersing in hobbies, or avoiding talks about feelings. After an intimate weekend, an avoidant might suddenly go distant on Monday. They may not call when they said they would or get very busy with work. The confused partner tries to close the gap, which only pushes the avoidant further away. This is an unconscious strategy to deactivate their attachment system. By making emotional and physical space, they lower anxiety about being engulfed and about losing their sense of self. Now, we have observed the main attachment styles: the balanced, secure, the worried, anxious, the distant avoidant. There is also a fourth, less common style called fearful avoidant, a mix of anxious and avoidant traits. These individuals both desire intimacy and fear intimacy, leading to confusing and chaotic relationship patterns. It is important to see these styles not as rigid boxes but as locations on a map of human connection. Comparing them helps to clarify their nature. The secure person says, "I am fine and you are fine, we can be close." The anxious person thinks, "I am not okay but you are, I need you to complete me." The avoidant person believes, "I am fine but you are too demanding, I need my space." The most hopeful part of this entire exploration is this: your attachment style is not a life sentence. It is a pattern learned in the past, but it is not your destiny. With self-awareness and effort, it is entirely possible to change and move toward a more secure way of relating to others. This journey is known as earning security. Self-reflection, understanding your triggers, consciously choosing new, healthier responses instead of reacting based on old fears. It is like learning a new language of love, so I encourage you to reflect. Which of these descriptions resonates with you? Think about your past relationships, think about your present relationships. Romantic? Platonic? How do you behave when you feel close to someone? What do you do when you fear losing them? There is no shame in recognizing parts of yourself in the anxious or avoidant styles. It is simply information. This knowledge is a gift. It gives you the power to understand your own heart, to begin the wonderful lifelong journey of building stronger, more secure, and more fulfilling connections with the people who matter most. If this exploration of attachment styles has resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please give this video a like if it helped you understand yourself or your relationships better. Share it with someone who might benefit from this knowledge, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of human psychology and relationships.